Figure we hop on here for a minute. I ain't got nothing else going on. Enjoying this breeze coming off the water. Got a bump on my face. That just popped up yesterday. Yep, got to get back on the grind. We finished a job. We finished a job last Thursday, and the new one doesn't start till Tuesday. So, had a few days off. What's up, Gary? What's up, Landon? Ben? What's up, brother? No, we didn't get rained out. We just finished up cleanup work on Thursday on the last job, and we got another 8-mile stretch that starts on Tuesday. This was just a last minute kind of trip. So, what's up, Tyler? On the hunt for a stepmama, if that makes sense. Landon says I like the F-150. Man, I really do. It's 2023, I guess. Right there. It's the EcoBoost with a 10-speed, 2-wheel drive. That son of a bitch moves. Ben said, where's she? She's back at home. She got her kid back. I was planning on leaving today. We had some issues with the airport, so I have to wait till tomorrow. Landed, yeah, it went good. I'm not gonna get into no details, but yeah, it went good. Tyler said, you lift that Chevy yet? Nope. Probably not going to. I'm okay with how it is now. We're gonna walk out on this pier in just a little bit. There's still people down there, and I don't feel like being around people. That's fine. I'll get me a good night's sleep tonight. About to go get me some food here in a little bit, and get me a good night's sleep, and then get on back to the real world tomorrow. Back to West Texas. Since the new job is starting up, it'll be 7 days a week for a while. I think this job is in New Mexico. It's still within driving distance of where I am now, but it's in New Mexico, I believe. Landon, I ain't trying to get no new truck, man. I'm good. I mean, I like my 6.2, my High Country. It's a good truck, man. I like it. Now, my next one, at some point, probably not within the next year, it'll be a diesel. Can't be a pipeline operator with a gas burner, man. So, yeah, my next one will be another diesel. 6.7 truck. Landon says you have to get a camper. I've already got that worked out. I just got to pick it up next time I go home. A buddy of mine's selling his, and I worked out a good deal with him. So next time I go home to see the kids, I'll pick up the camper, which I'm in no rush because I've got a house to stay in now. But yeah, I'm picking up another camper. Really, really nice bumper pool. Tyler says go with a Ram. Why? What's superior with a Ram over a 6.7 Power Stroke? Nothing. When it comes to diesels, man, I'm a Ford guy. Landon said, what kind of camper is it? I'll have to go back and look at the brand and all that stuff. It's really clean, been kept like in covered storage. It's like a 2020 model, 34, 36 foot, something like that. It doesn't have the bunkhouse like my last one, so it's got a bigger bedroom, but it does have a fold-out couch. So whenever the kids do stay with me, they'll have somewhere to stay. Tucker says you got a 2000 Silverado, been itching for a new truck, just don't want to finance anything as young. Don't. I've told y'all that 1,000 times. Do not go finance a new truck if you have a good truck. Don't get caught up in that, man. I've done that many times. Hell, I'm in that right now. Up until this blue Silverado I got, y'all know I've been driving nothing but cash trucks for the past few years. And, getting into a truck note, man, and unless you got to, it ain't worth it. Believe me, I wish I was back in a cash truck. Now I can afford my note, no problem, but still that'd be a good bit of money every month that I could keep. So yeah. Defeat said, "Jet a rental, or are you keeping it?" We just friends, man. Just a friend. It was just a little weekend getaway, man. It ain't gonna be stepmom, I'll put it that way. But no, she's a great girl. Just we're on different paths. We're going different directions in life, and mainly because of the age difference. I'm 42. She's 24. She's at a different point in life than I am. But no, it was fun. We had a good weekend. Tyler says 350 or 450. I don't know. We'll see. I really want to redo that. I want to do another XLT. Noah, what's up? Yeah, man, if you don't have to finance something, don't. It's not worth it. It's nice having newer stuff, but if you got a good running truck that's paid for, man, stick it out. Defeat said you get the weekend off. Yeah, we finished up our last job on Thursday, and the next one doesn't start till Tuesday. So this was just kind of a last minute type thing, and I spent way more money than I needed to on this weekend, but now I got to get back on the grind. Yeah, way too much money. The flight, the rental, dinner, a fucking fishing pole, and I didn't know they cost that goddamn much. But yeah, it was a good weekend. Helped me get my mind straight. Noah said, "How much per diem do you get?" $150 a day. 7 days a week. Landon, I feel you, brother. That's how much my truck is too. So yeah, the next few weeks will be nonstop, 7 days a week. Ryan says he's paying $564 per month. That ain't bad. Fucking Chevy guys. Burning down that little 5.3. Gary's telling the truth. Get your head straight and secure a decent job, a good steady job. Get you a good emergency fund built up. My idea of an emergency fund is if you couldn't work a day for 3 months. Let's say you got hurt or lost a job, or one of your kids got hurt and you couldn't work or something. You need to have enough money put away to where you could pay every bill for 3 months nonstop. So that's where I'm at. I've got that covered now. So that's put away in an investment account to where if I touch it, I'll get penalized. But if I did get in a bind, I could pay bills for 3 months. So it build you up a good emergency fund. Make sure you have a good steady job. And if you're making enough and you want a nice truck, get you a nice truck, man. But if you got a decent one that's paid for, ride that damn thing till the wheels fall off, man. Landon said should at least be in a diesel paint. I agree with you. I could have got a diesel for the same money. I just didn't need a diesel, and a half ton is a lot cheaper maintenance. Oil changes are cheaper. I mean, if something breaks, it's cheaper. That's the only reason I'm in a half ton. Noah said, have you ever thought about being a truck driver? I have, and my driving record isn't good enough, man. I can't get insurance. I can't get like commercial insurance. Not right now. The Shelby incident, 192 and a 55, that hurts. Insurance companies don't want to touch you. Yeah, Gary's got a half ton GMC diesel. He says he loves it. How many miles you put on that thing so far, Gary? You bought it new, didn't you? Just a couple months ago. $25,000. I'm at $40,000 on mine. I bought mine July 15th, and I reset the trip meter when I left the dealership, and I'm right at $40,000. Tucker, you learn how to pipe weld. That's the only job you'll ever need for the rest of your life, man. If I could go back and start over, straight out of high school, that's what I would have learned how to do. You learn how to be a welder, you'll never be hungry a day in your life. Which you don't need the classes. I mean, there's guys, I guess classes are okay, but if you want to come out here on the pipeline, you have to start out as a helper, a welder's helper. I don't care how good you are. You have to learn the pipeline, the way of doing things on pipeline before you can be a pipeline welder. Then you got to have your own rig. You got to set up your truck and your own machine, and you'll spend a good 25 grand setting up your truck. But then, pipeline welders make 5-6 grand a week. They make money out here. Yeah, you got to break out, like Landon said. So yeah, just don't be cocky and say you know this and know that. Just find you a good helper spot, and you'll still make $1,300 a week as a helper. So it's not like you're going to be broke. And put in your time, and then when it's your time to be a welder, you be a welder, and then you got a helper. So I've seen plenty of guys, 21, 22-year-old out here making 5-6 grand a week as a welder. Noah said, who is that girl? Nobody. I'm not getting into all that stuff. I'm not looking for any drama, and that just creates drama. So I don't post anything about it anymore. I've got my single life, my dating life. Christina's got hers, and I'm not going to interfere with her life. She's got to live it just like I got to live mine. So, yeah, we're just going to leave it at that. So pretty out here. Matter of fact, let's walk out there on the pier. So pretty. Defeat weakness. What was she pissed at you about on that FaceTime video? Pretty much what I was talking about. She says I'm a bad dad, and she says about the girl. But I think she's over that now. I think she's doing her thing and I'm doing mine. So if y'all looking for drama, it ain't gonna be from my side. I ain't doing it. I ain't got it in me no more. So pretty out here. man. If I could make the money down here, I'd be down here. It's hard to beat that Texas money. What's going on, bro?
You might get a better signal out here.
Yeah?
So sometimes it'll break, you'll be talking to somebody and the dang phone will shut off.
Yeah?
Bad signals, or you gotta turn around like this, and
Yeah.
get a signal, and people go, "What'd you hang up?" I said, "I didn't hang up on you, man. There's no signal, man."
I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Noah said, do they have dump truck drivers on pipeline? I mean, if you're a CDL guy, yeah. For sure. There we go. So pretty. Landon said, guys taking apart the buggy. Good for him. It is. He can do what he wants with it. I'm worn out, man. It's been a long weekend. I'm too old for this. Noah said, what was your first ever job? That's a good question. I think I was 8 years old, and my dad hired me at the dealership to wash cars during the summer. And I did that pretty much every summer until I graduated, detailing cars. And then I joined the Army straight out of high school. And then after that, I've had 1,000 jobs. This is by far the best paying job I've ever had, especially with me being an ex-con, a felon, with no formal education. I went to college, but didn't make it all the way through. And my job in the Army was a tank driver, so that doesn't carry over to anything in the civilian world. So yeah, this is the best. Pipeline is the best place for me as far as the amount of money they pay me and my skill set. Because I'm pretty good with an excavator. I'm not as good of an operator as these 20-year guys. These guys have been doing it for 20 years. I'm pretty damn good. I'm good enough to do the job. Get better every day. That's one of those jobs that you improve on as you go. Lana said, why'd you stop selling truck parts? I didn't have the sources anymore. My sources dried up, man. I had the same sources for 6 years. And, they stopped getting stuff, the dent and scratch stuff, and they didn't have it anymore. And then it turned into less and less. And then kind of when COVID came around, the warranty process changed on a lot of that stuff. So, at one point I was getting 150 dent and scratch truck toolboxes and tanks every month. And I was able to make a living solely off of those boxes. But then it went down to, 20 or 30 a month, then 10 or 15, and then it just kind of disappeared. So, yeah. It sucks because that was a good, easy living with a high profit margin. So, it sucks to lose that. But yeah, I hope everybody had a good weekend, man. I for sure did, and I'm looking forward to getting back to work. Noah said, what'd you do with the info? I sold everything. When I said I was leaving Mississippi, I sold everything. I sold my audio business, sold the inflatables, sold my side-by-side, sold all my toys, sold all my tools, sold the YouTube channel. I got rid of everything. It was just, it was time for a fresh start. So whatever I couldn't fit in my truck is gone. So, yeah, whatever I couldn't fit in my truck was out of my life. So yeah, when I decided it was time to call it quits on everything, it was time to get rid of everything. Didn't put shit in storage, didn't do nothing. I still got my 4-wheeler, my Outlander, but it's at my buddy's shop in Mississippi. Other than that, I got nothing left in Mississippi. Said, do you miss doing audio? Somewhat. I was kind of burned out on it, man. I was burned out on it. It was just time to. It was way more hours than what. It was more hours than money I was making. I was just too particular about everything, not very efficient. Just liked everything to be fully custom, and it just didn't. Landis, I kept the 4-wheeler for the boys. I don't know. I mean, I just. Still own it, so I don't know. It's a 2022 XMR 1000 with maybe 300-400 miles on it, if that. But I don't know. I'll probably sell it. Low 70s, nice little breeze, smell of the water, just so clean, no bugs or anything, it's just nice. Wind's blowing a little bit, it ain't bad. I mean, it's no, it ain't bad, but it's a good little breeze. Jay, what's up? What's happening? Nothing. Getting ready to go back to Texas tomorrow. I gotta leave out on my flight. Is it the wind's ripping through the mic? Not bad. Yeah, I guess it is enough wind to trip the mic, kind of. We'll walk back to the land. Tired, man. It's been a long weekend. Not much sleep. So yeah, tonight I'll sleep good. No alarm in the morning. Just gonna sleep in. Turn that AC down to about 60. Yep. I left the keys in the rental. Like, it's not even my truck. I just always assume everywhere I go, people don't steal shit. But I have no clue what people are going to do. I think it's covered though. Like if it got stolen, I'd have to deal with a whole hassle. I think I have the deductible and shit, so let's try not to do that. People coming out here with fishing poles, doing some night fishing. take the EcoBoost out race night. Man, that truck is fast, man. People talking shit. That truck's fast. Let's see if I can get the lights on. There we go. Sit in this AC for a little bit. $2,027 miles on it. This is a brand new truck. Wonder what it. Looks like it. Oh, no window sticker. But yeah, I figured I'd get on here for a little bit and just let y'all know everything's good. Got a lot of drama between, all the other stuff, but I ain't got the energy for that anymore, man. It's just too much for me. I got to live my life and she's got to live hers. So, I hate that it affects the kids because they don't understand, but things will settle down. I think we'll be good co-parents at some point once things tone down. I think we'll be good co-parents. So Noah said still drinking. I've had 3 or 4 of them today. Yeah. Went and picked me up a bottle and some OJ, and yeah. Landon said, "Got to move on, brother. Be the bigger part." I mean, I'm trying, brother. I'm trying for sure. The doctor says, "Has the custody been smooth as far as her giving you issues being away?" No, but I mean, I understand her being pissed off about it. I fully understand. I send home money every week. I send home money every Friday out of my check. But that's not easy to take care of kids 24/7 every day, all day. I know that's not easy. And believe me, if I didn't have to be out here working, if I didn't have to be in West, if I could make this kind of money in Mississippi, I'd be within driving distance of her house to help with the kids without a doubt. And I'd like to think she believes that. She says she doesn't, but I'd like to think that she really does believe that I love my kids enough to where I don't want to be 800 miles away from them. But for right now, it's the best I got, man. I don't see any other options. I can't work a full-time job if I have custody of kids every other week, especially with a 3-year-old little girl. And kids I gotta pick up from school at 2 p.m. every day. I can't have a regular full-time job. I thought about it 100 different ways, and I couldn't make it make sense any other way besides doing what I'm doing. And maybe I'll get to the point to where I'll have a stepmom for them. I don't like this single. I'm not about the single life, man. I didn't want to be single. It's just it's the cards that were dealt to me. I'm looking for a stepmom. I'm not out here hoeing around. I'm not out just looking to get laid to get laid. I'm searching for a wife, and whether that comes up in the next year or 2 years or 3 years, I don't know. You know, I'd like to think I could be a good husband for somebody. I'm loyal. There's no question about that. Um, I'm a good father, hard worker. I thought I was a good husband, but I realized I did have some flaws that I needed to address. And now going forward, those flaws that I had, which were, I spent too much money on dumb shit. Bad with money was probably my biggest flaw. You know, other than that, man, I think I'm a pretty solid guy, and I think I'll make somebody a good husband. So yeah, I'm in this game looking for a wife, man. I'm This single life ain't for me, man. This isn't what I wanted. So maybe when it gets to that point, and if it's a good woman, then I can start getting my kids back more. So that's all I can do. I can't think of anything. If y'all got any other ideas, let me know. I got no other idea of what to do. They pay me an absurd amount of money to do what I do, but it's in the sacrifice of not seeing my kids that much, and it's a tough balance. Landon said, "You get married again for sure, man, for sure." There's going to be some red flags that I can't deal with. If it's a girl or a woman that's so heavy into social media that it consumes her, and she thrives off the social media attention, that ain't the one for me, man. That ain't the one for me. That's the number one thing. And then, of course, loyalty. I mean, it's got to be a loyal person. Um, Everything else I can work around. But if it's one that thrives off social media attention and likes and DMs and all that stuff, um, and can't separate personal life from social media life and lets it merge together, that ain't the one for me. And it's more and more common now. Um, it's more and more accepted in society that that's just the way it is. I'm old school, man. That ain't for me. And I've had my thing with social media. I got kind of caught up in it 4 years ago, thriving off of y'all's views and likes and shares, and it got me caught up for a while. Got me caught up in some trouble too. Lost a few good jobs. Um, went to jail. I mean, it got me caught up pretty good, but I backed off of it. I still post a lot on social media, but I know the difference between social media life and real life. I don't mix them together. Y'all get to see most of my real life, but and I mean, now that I'm single, sure, I've got stuff going on in the DMs, and that's okay. But it's not with any married women. I wouldn't dare, for the shit that I went through mentally over that shit. I'd never put another man through that ever. I don't wish that on any man. So if a woman's in a relationship or in a marriage, completely off limits to me. Zero. Um, so yeah, I won't go down that road. But other than that, man, it's just whatever. Lennon said, "Were you going as fast in the Shelby that night as you said? 192 and a 55." Y'all know they impounded the vehicle and had somebody come and run the computer, and it shows the top speed that the vehicle went. There's no time stamps or date stamps, but yet it showed that the vehicle's been 192, and that's what they ticketed me for. Doctor said, "Would Christine be jealous when new women give you help?" Man, I don't know. I mean, I'd hope not. I'm. I'd hope not. This is what she wanted, so I'm trying to make it as easy as possible. Good luck to her. I mean, I have no doubt she can find another man. I just hope it's a good one. I hope it's something that she wants, not just temporary. I hope it's a long term thing. It's getting kind of late. It's 9 o'clock. I probably need to go find some food. I wonder how much a truck like this is new. XLT F-150. Still got to be 50 grand, I'm sure. Landon said, hope she treats your kids well. Man, you'll never hear me badmouth her as a mother. I refuse to do it. She's a good mom. Regardless of our situation, I'll never badmouth her as a mother. So if anybody's hoping to hear that out of my mouth, it ain't going to happen. And I'll never badmouth her to my kids. Like, I'll never talk down about her to my kids. As they get older, they'll kind of figure things out and they can make their own decisions on what's right and what's wrong. But for now, they're young, they're innocent, man. They don't deserve to go through anything. You know, they don't deserve to deal with adult drama. So when they're around me, I don't say anything bad about my mother, and I would hope it'd be the same way when they're with her, but I don't know. So yeah, I'll never say a bad I'll never say a bad word about her being a mother. Because I mean, ultimately I have to 100% trust her with my kids, with our kids, while I'm 800 miles away. You know, their lives are in her hands while I'm gone. So I can't. I have to trust that she's doing the right things. Landon said 60K. Ain't no way. An XLT two-wheel drive EcoBoost. No way it's 60K. Has your kids' friends ever see and talk to them about any of the drama that they asked you about? I don't know what you mean by that. Has your kids' friends ever see and talk to them about any of the drama they asked you? I can't make sense of that question. Who asked me about drama? My kids haven't asked me. They know that mom and daddy are going through shit, and they know that we're divorced, and they know daddy's dating, and they know mama's dating. I mean, they're not dumb, but no, they haven't ever just straight up asked me about anything. They just want to have fun, man. They want to get along with their mama, they want to get along with their daddy, and they want their mama and daddy to get along. So, and that's all understandable. I mean, they're young kids. So, yeah, things will calm down. It's I don't know if it's close to being that way or not, but it will. Marriage troubles that kids' friends might have seen and not allowed their friends to go over there and see your kids. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. We don't when we were married, we didn't have like a social circle to where somebody else's kids come over and play with our kids. Now our kids play with neighborhood kids, and that hadn't changed at all. I mean, we got drama, we got marriage troubles for sure, but it's not as bad as some of the shit I see. I don't beat her ass, she doesn't beat mine. I don't, it's yeah, it's drama for sure on social media because we both got a pretty decent following. So anything I post causes problems. Anything she posts causes problems, which I don't know anything about what she posts, and I don't care to know. So anybody that tries to send me screenshots of this and that, or what she's doing, or what she's talking about, whether it be on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, OnlyFans, like if she starts uploading videos with other men, I don't care to know about it. So don't tell me. It's not going to make my life any better. It's inevitable that it's going to happen, and I've accepted that. But I don't need to see it. So don't send me anything. No videos, no pictures, no screenshots of conversations. If you're one of the dudes that's been talking to her, um, you know, don't send that stuff to me. Yeah, the only big issue that's going on with everything is the custody thing, man. And I hate it. I hate it. But if anybody can come up with a better solution, tell me how I can make $3 grand a week in Mississippi. I'm down. Or even half that. You tell me where I can make half that in Mississippi, I'll make it work. But I can't. I wish I could. But yeah, I mean, there's text messages, but she's cussing me out now. So Landon says, "Get your real estate, man." That's what everybody says, man. I'm not a real estate salesman. I don't have that look, man. Look at me. The fuck am I gonna sell you a house? I don't look like I know anything about it. I don't have that look for selling houses, man. I'm not down to get all dressed up like that every day. I'm a blue collar guy, man. I'm a worker. I'm a labor bee. I build shit, tear shit up. That's who I am. Yeah, I've got a couple buddies in real estate. Some of them do really well. Some of them are dead ass broke, looking for other work. So I'm not trying to do all that. And Gary said, "Open a flex armor shop." Gary, you set it up, and I will show enough run that some bitch. You know I will. Doctor says, "Move her to Texas so she can be a stay-at-home mom anywhere." What keeps it? Fuck, that's literally the last option. Yeah, Gary, you open me a shop in Mississippi, I'll run the shit out of that son bitch. Me and Gary made good money together. That was my audio business partner. We kicked it off. We made some good ass money right off the bat. And then we had some distributor issues and dealer issues, and then when the divorce popped up, it really went down the drain. I couldn't put the energy and effort into it that it needed to stay afloat. My mind was so fucked up for several months, and the custody thing with my kids, it killed the business, man. It just popped up, and that was it. Yeah, we had a good thing going for a while. We built some cool shit, made some good money. And I mean, I've known Gary for 7 or 8 years now, so really good dude. Damn cats popping up out of the bushes, like out of the water bushes. It's weird. Let's see if I can show you. That's odd. Yeah, man, it's literally right there at the water. There's gators here. I don't know. I guess he's looking for mice or something. I don't know. All right, guys, we've been on here 45 minutes. Just wanted to let y'all know, man, life is fine right now. It's not great because of the drama, but it's good. Um, it'll all buff out, man. It's just gonna take some time, but my head's in a lot better place. Like I said, once I finally came to the realization that shit's dead, once I kept telling myself that for months. I told myself that. But once it finally clicked inside my head, once it clicks, that's it. You don't stress about it anymore. You don't lose any more sleep. You don't have that physical or emotional connection anymore. It unplugs. Once you reach that point, life gets better. So if you go through the same shit I did, divorce, and you've never been through it before, just know that it does get better. It takes time. That's the only thing that helps is time. No matter what the other person did wrong, you always try and tell yourself that it can be fixed. But once you reach that point, and I mean, when I said it was a click, it was literally one day. On a Thursday, everything was all fucked up in my head. On a Friday, completely gone. So I had to reach that point. And that point was about 2 weeks ago. So once I reached that point, and my mental state has improved a lot. And now I'm just trying to strive for a good father and mother relationship. And I know that's going to take time. So, but yeah, other than that, man, everything's good. Got a good job, great boss. Kids are healthy. I'm healthy. Can't ask for much more, man. Especially in this day and age. I make good money. You can't ask for more than that right now. Of course, I want more. I want more material. I want a new truck. I want a new camper. I want, I want to be able to see my kids more, and you know, I want another wife eventually. Um, but all those things will come. I'm on the right track for it. Let me put it that way. I'm on that road right now. I'm going straight down that road, not detouring anywhere. So yeah. All right. We'll give y'all a holler when we get back in Texas tomorrow. I should be getting back late afternoon. I might go live tomorrow night. Um, just to holler at y'all. Appreciate y'all tuning in as always, man. We've only got 20 people on here. That's perfectly fine with me, man. I don't need 3,000 people on here listen to me yap. The fact that there's 18, 20 of y'all that listen to me talk for an hour straight, that's good enough for me, man. This is my therapy. I know a lot of people don't understand that, but this is literally my therapy. This is how I talk. I'm able to get things out. Me saying them out loud helps me in my head clear out some issues. And like I said, man, if anybody comes up with a better solution on how I can make close to the money I'm making now and be able to see my kids every day, man, I'll hit the road that day. If somebody shows me a better solution, I can't think of one, man. I cannot think of one at all. Um, but yeah, we'll figure it out. Appreciate y'all, man. We'll catch up with y'all later.